ayaṃ soham, ayaṃ nāhaṃ, vibhāgamiti saṃtyaja, sarvamātmeti ništiya, niḥsaṃkalpaḥ sukhī bhava. Totally give up all such distinctions as I am he, I am not he, or this. Consider all as self and be desireless and be happy. From where the distinction I am he, I am not he, or I am this or I am not this comes? This comes from our assumed identity as a jiva other than self. The bangle has assumed a separate identity and it is saying as though I am bangle, and it has failed to realize the truth that it is gold. The wave has assumed a separate identity and as though it says I am the wave, and it has failed to realize the truth that it is only ocean. The moment jiva assumes a separate identity about his āhmay, then calamity starts in his life. Why? How? He goes around searching for objects or human beings or relationships to satisfy, to give happiness to his assumed identity as this particular jiva with this particular body, mind, intellect. He takes up all types of actions in this process and accumulates karma and is reborn again and again to clear his karmas. The first desire in a human being is born out of his first ignorance of his real identity as self in his first birth, and his wrong identity as his āhmay. And then the flow of desires is endless. Actions taken to fulfill his desires are endless. Thus, he is caught in the vicious cycle of avidya, ignorance of his real identity, kama, desires, karma, actions to fulfill his desires. What is the solution? There is only one solution to this problem. And the solution is within the jiva, exactly as the necklace worn by a female is on her own neck. Just like in the 10% story, the 10th person was the person counting the other 9, he himself. Therefore, realize the truth that you are the self. Exist as love in the world. As per the practical application talks, it automatically culminates in your existence as self. Once you exist as self, there is no other than you to even think that they are also self. So even there is no need to consider all as self, because there is no one apart from you, the self. All others are non-self or anatman till the time you have identified yourself as non-self, anatman. Exist as self. There can be nothing other than self. Let us see the commentary. In the awakened state of spiritual experience, the rishis of the Upanishads declare, Atmaiva idam jagat sarvam. These are all nothing but the self. Sarvam brahmaiva jagat. The entire universe of change is in essence nothing but Brahman. Therefore, the idea that the self in me is He, the Supreme Reality, is an assertion which expresses the ignorance of the self. The negations. I am not the body or the objects outside is an empty, childish game, the mad blabberings of the limited, deluded ego. I am all. There is nothing besides me. I can neither assert my nature nor negate anything in me. I am the one, the all-pervading. Having realized this state supreme, may you remain without any mental oscillations of acceptance or rejection of anything, still, calm, serene in your own self, and sukhī bhava, be happy, the joy of the self, ultimate happiness. Hari Om Tat Sat.